the best pod of 2019, the Caliburn pod kit. Let's have a look. Hey guys, Vick here, back with another video. Today we are looking at the Caliburn pod kit from UWell. Now, I did say very early days on this channel, I will not be reviewing pod after pod after pod after pod. I just don't want to do it. I just don't think there's enough benefit in doing it for you guys and for me. So I did say I wouldn't do every single pod that came in. However, I did say I would do any pods that are super unique, super interesting, and also any pods that vape super great. And this one is vaping absolutely brilliant. I am absolutely loving this pod. What is it? It's the Caliburn pod kit from UWell. It is a 1.4 ohm coil pod kit, 2 mil capacity, 500 mAh, 5 clicks on, 5 clicks off. It's got button activation or suck activation, and it's got top fill as well. Really well made, really affordable, and in a wide range of colours. So let's get into this. Why am I so pleased with this pod kit? I'm really enjoying the vape on it. I actually think the vapor production and the flavour is excellent. It's vaping for me a bit like this. Sort of a very loose mouth to lung. Loads of clouds for what it is and loads of vapor. They say that with this coil head it's putting out about 11 watts, but super quick ramp up, super quick flavor, and clouds. It really is vaping very nicely. So much better than so many of the pods out there. So much better, and there's a reason why. I'm going to show you clips of a dismantled pod. And what you can see when you look at those is that this pod kit, it has real coil heads. If you look at the coil head closely, it looks just like a proper Clearomizer coil head. What UWell have done is they've put a real coil in there. It's a vertical coil, tightly wrapped with organic cotton, and it looks like a proper single strand, single coil, solid bit of. Now, knowing UWell, I think it will be stainless steel. It looks like stainless steel to me, and it's ramping up and vaping like stainless steel. And I think that's another key advantage of the way it's vaping. Stainless steel, if it's not too thick, ramps up really quick, and that's exactly what you need in a pod kit like this. So if you look at it, it looks actually a bit Nautilus-esque as a coil head, and yeah, it's vaping super well. So much better than so many of these pod kits, because that is a proper coil. It's not just a little thin strand of nonsense, wrapped around a bit of silica or whatever. That is a proper coil head. You could take that coil head, put it in a Clearomizer, and get a super vape. So they've put a proper coil head into a pod kit. This pod has other little tricks as well. It has top fill, which works very well indeed. Pull it out, and this is your pod. It's super easy. Super easy to see your juice levels. Yeah, it's completely transparent, 2 mil capacity, and it has top fill. So you take the pod out and give it a pinch and a pull, and it pops out. You've then got your 3 holes along the top, and you stick your nozzle in one of those holes. Because it's got the hole at the other side, it fills up really quick, really easy, no leaks, no floods. And you literally just put your cap back on, put it back into your device, and you're done. So it has super nice top fill as well. A lot of these pods are really messy, really fiddly. You've got rubber bungs, you're turning it upside down, you're knocking it over while you're getting your juice bottle, and then it won't go in the hole quick enough. And yeah, so this is a very nice filling system on this pod as well. It's super sleek, it's super sharp. It's about 30 grams in weight apparently, but it is a zinc alloy finish, range of colours, very sleek, very sharp. It's a very traditional looking pod, so it's super pocket friendly, but it sort of looks like the Jewel, like the Vick, all that kind of thing. And yeah, it's very sleek, very pocket friendly. Why am I so excited about this? Look, a lot of people using pods. A lot of people using pods are not too worried about vapor production and flavour. They just want a nicotine delivery system to get them off the cigarettes, and I totally get that. But for vapors like us, experienced vapors like us, who are interested by the idea of a pod, emergency glove box, emergency work desk, put it in your suit pocket, we're interested in the idea of a pod for convenience, backup, easiness, portability. But we're just not getting a vape that is good enough for our tastes. This finally solves that problem for me. This is going to be a superb backup vape or a suit jacket vape, because it actually gives me a real vape. It actually gives me a proper nice vape, and I'm super pleased with that. So the draw is quite mouth to lung, loosey mouth to lung, but you can direct to lung it. I certainly can anyway, so it's by no means a traditional starter kit vape. I can give it a little lung hit now. Look at that vapor production on a pod. Beautiful stuff. The battery life, 500 mAh, is not bad. It's not been bad for me. I was worried that it would be quite bad, the battery life, but 500 mAh has got me all the way to work, all the way through lunch, and then I've charged it up at my desk before setting off home. Charges very quick, micro USB underneath, and then I've made my way home. So it hasn't run out before lunch or anything crazy like that. It's been absolutely fine. I actually had to fill the pod before I charged the mod. So there we go. Coil longevity seems really good as well. Again, that is an advantage of using a real coil head. The longevity will be just like a clearomizer rather than just like a pod system, which can be very hit and miss. They get very gunked up, they don't like VG, etc. So I think this is great. It's affordable. It's the Caliburn pod kit from UWell. It's very affordable, it's very well made, range of colours, and it's vaping great. For a pod system, it is absolutely vaping great, and I really like it. I'm sorry if this sounds like an advert or a gush fest. It's in no way any of those things. I'm just super pleased that I finally got a pod system I can rely on, and I actually like the vape from, genuinely like the vape from. So I'm super pumped with it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are you completely disinterested in pods? Have you got a pod? Which pod do you use? Let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you're not already. Got some really cool things coming up this week, so stay tuned. Cheers.